everyone, it's Katie from Just Plain Something. This is my first Let's Play because Mike thought it was a good idea. So I'm kind of jumping into this feat first because I've never done it before. I have played this game before. I played it for the last, a little over a month now. So I'm starting to enjoy it, and it's Hearthstone, if you can't tell from the title of the video and what you're seeing in front of you. I'm also drinking some apple cider, some hard apple cider, so that should be enjoyable too. Um, so I thought we'd play at least a few rounds, just to try to test out the Let's Play stuff. And I don't know if anybody's going to go for it, but I did offer to answer some questions over Twitter. So hopefully someone sends in stuff if they don't have anything to do on Friday night. So yeah, let's start with, now you know what, let's go ranked, because even if I lose on this one, I'm still only at 21, so it's not like my stuff can go down, so I might as well try to do a few here. So I've been playing a hunter for the most part. I've been trying to get at least all my basic decks up for all the different classes, but I have been playing a hunter more than the other classes, and I like this deck is custom, even though it's still relatively basic. I like enough of the cards in there that I didn't want to switch them out without really knowing what the other cards do best. Let's get rid of that. So, I mean, if you haven't played, you only start off with 1 mana at the first turn, so you really want to try to get at least something with 1 mana. I do not have anything with 1 mana, so I'm just going to end my turn. But again, if you haven't played this before, so you get, with each turn, you get another mana crystal, like you see down here. So I can do a couple things now, and I sometimes like to play the card draw with the Novice Engineer, but since I won't be able to use that card anyway, I'm going to play my Crocodile. And by the way, I make up names for a lot of these cards, depending on what I think they look like. Mike actually thinks that looks like a fish. It's a river crocodile, which is basically a crocodile. But when he was teaching me how to play the game, he was like, "Yeah, put down your fish." I'm like, "It's not a fish. It's a crocodile. They're kind of different." Um, let's see what he's. Oh, that's not fun. I'm probably gonna have to knock him out with one turn or with one. I think I am going to. Yeah, stop telling me what to do, Mike. He's right next to me, and I was gonna say he's back seat telling me what to do. Actually, I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna get his guy out, and yeah, let's do one of the card draws. Might as well. And then again, if you haven't played the game, this is sort of, you always have this hero power. Even if you don't have any other cards, you can at least play the hero power. Mine always deals 2 damage to the enemy hero, which is kind of nice, so that if I just got really, really bad hands, I at least have something to play. Oh, that's not fun. But he still had to use a uh, decent magic card. Or magic power, whatever. Um, he's only down to 1 mana, so I don't think he's going to have anything else to do. And then this week, well, I'm waiting for this guy. This week we're going to be doing the podcast coming up. We're going to go see a movie, a not super great movie. And all right, let's see. I think I'm actually going to play, because I don't really want to use up my arcane shot. You know, just do the Beast Companion and see what comes up. Oh, and I don't think it's a monkey. It's like a flying lion thing. But this one's only really good if you have other minions on the board, and it always seems to be the animal companion that I put up. Like, it only seems to come up when I have nothing else on the board, and then usually, the, yeah. Would you please stop? I can actually finish my own sentences, Mike. I don't even know if anybody can hear this, but yeah, Mike is like trying to complete my sentences, and it's not that I don't know what I'm doing as I'm talking. I'm just trying to also figure out what else I'm going to do. And he killed my guy. Oh, that's fun. Um, okay. Well, let's see what I get here, and if I don't get anything that I want to use, which I don't really, let's buff him. That way I at least get some cards on the board. But yeah, so we're going to do the podcast because we usually do it towards the beginning of the month, and we do have a movie we're going to plan to see. I also have, I do have an article that I am still in the process of getting done, but it is going to be worked on this weekend. So that's another thing I have going for, it just, yeah, it's going to be a pretty busy weekend. All right. Yeah, let's do the multi-shot, which kills off these two. And I can actually get some good shots in, and since I'm going to use my hero power. I just hate having, like, getting down to 26 when he was still at, like, technically 32 with his armor. Let's see. That's not good. I gotta get rid of him. That minion soon. Alright. Let's see. Alright, we got 7. And we do have some options. Thinking, I'm just gonna use that to kill him off. Yeah, and keep doing this. Just keep on with what I had before. And I'm actually below him for this, so that's nice. I really want to keep my arcane shot as much as possible, just in case I need to use it against a minion that's being incredibly annoying. Oh, like that one. That one does not look fun. What does he do? Yeah, I want to take him out in one shot. I might not have that on the board, which means that I might just want to attack his face before, or just to try to get some stuff. Making sure there's nothing else. Let's see. Can that actually, that would actually kill him. Let me do this one first because we'll survive that. Then these two will just have to die. And that's okay because it gets him off the board. And I'd rather honestly sacrifice a few minions than have to keep that one around and actually get a little bit of damage and then get more hit points. And the nice thing about the leper is that he does kill off, or he gives him 2 damage. It doesn't kill him off. Oh, that's annoying. And that's really annoying. Alright, let's see. Well, I could do multi-shot if I don't have any other good hits. Do not tell me what Mike has, like, he was taking a breath because Michael needs to learn how to let me do my own game. Yeah, I'm going to play that. Just not have to worry about it. Let's see. I don't think I want to play the buzzard because they're just going to knock him off. What? Oh yeah. All right, fine, fine. But could you please stop being a it's not even a backseat talker or whatever. You're just sitting next to me and trying to tell me how to play the game. Yeah, that is helpful. But still, stop telling me what to do, or else I'm going to make you go into the other room. Then focus on playing. This is what happens because he will be doing his own thing on his computer, but then he'll be looking at mine and then trying to tell me how to play the game. I'm like, I have won without you in the room. I know, but guess is it Mike's Let's Play? No, it's Katie's Let's Play. All right, let's see what. While we were arguing, what does he have? Oh, he has Enrage. I don't want to have to deal with that. I don't want to. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to first play him. Haha, I get to actually use the buzzard. You know what? Screw it. I'll use the buzzard again. Haha. Um, oh, I can do this, right? Do that, and then I will just mark down. Ah, crud balls. I'll do this one, because I'll still be able to use his attack. Well, he's still on the board. He's not dead yet. Nope. And hey, I didn't even notice. I've actually been, like, causing the actual opponent damage, not just his minions, which is nice. Oh, you son of a biscuit. What does he do? Oh, of course you do that, you jerk. Okay, but he's still on the board. Haha, okay. I think I have a few things I can do. A few things I will do. I'm going to boost him up. And I'm also going to play the Songwalker is a very helpful card, specifically because it has both a taunt and a shield. So a taunt, this little what looks like kind of a triangle thing. For those who don't play, it means that you have to play that first, or you have to kill that. You have to attack that before and kill it before you can do anything else, hurt anything else on the board. And then the shield actually means that the first time it gets hit, that it will still give out the same amount of damage, but it won't take it any damage. But then the shield breaks. So you really want to hit it with like with the lightest thing you can because you don't want to use a really good minion on it. I did get some questions from BLKMYMORRIS, which I think is Black My Morris, but I don't know if that's what that stands for. And this is on Twitter. By the way, while he's doing this, but he asked, "What is Let's Play?" Well, Let's Play is when you play a game and you record it. Basically, like not the easiest thing you can do online, but it's certainly not the hardest either, I would say. Like it's a pretty straightforward thing. I was asked what my favorite fast casual restaurant is. I don't know. So many of them are just really gross. And I guess would Chipotle count as a fast food? All right, I'll say Chipotle. I don't mind uh well, that's also, I mean, I'm thinking if you're thinking hamburgers, let's kill him off. And then, oh, you know what? I'm gonna play. Should I play my? No, I'm gonna wait for my explosive trap because I want to wait till I get all those minions on the board. Um, no, what was the one I was thinking of? Oh, Steak and Shake, I would say. I mean, like, if I want a really greasy burger for really cheap, that's where I usually go compared to like McDonald's or whatever. Um, why aren't there more, I don't even know how to pronounce this, Yosei manga? I'm thinking manga is yeah, it's a kind of manga. Um, oh, okay. So it's created by women, I'm assuming for women. So they're asking why is there not manga focused on girls. I'm sure I sound like an idiot. I'm Googling or I'm wikiing this, and I don't think I'm getting what it is. I'm 99% sure that whoever sent me that question is messing with me. So, whatever. Um, but thanks for your question. Anyway, so I'm gonna play. I probably shouldn't have attacked him with that, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do that, and he still has. I mean, no, one way or the. Oh, I won! You know, sometimes you're so used to setting stuff up in this game that you don't realize that you're actually still getting actual points. Um, Plus, I was distracted by the guy who, again, I'm pretty sure was messing with me when he was asking me questions. Um, the real answer is that I have no idea what that kind of manga is. So that's one. So that was my answer for that. Let's Play I explained, which again I think he might have been messing with me on, and then the favorite fast food casual restaurant I probably would say Chipotle. All right, so I am. Let's see, where are we at? I'm at 120. I don't really want to buy packs right now. Let's do. Let's at least do one more ranked match. I think that would get me to 20, which is what I want to get because once you get to 20, you get a neat little card back for the month. I mean, I have time. It's only the third day of the month. Um, it's the third. It's October 3rd.
Isn't it October 4th?
No, it's October 3rd.
I thought it's the 4th.
It's gonna be really funny when they can't actually hear you talking.
We'll see.
So then we'll just have to scrap this entire thing and it'll be pointless.
No, you keep talking to yourself.
Alright, so yay, I finally, my Elven Archer is at 1. I think I'm going to take away my Rhino because if he pops up later, it'll be easier for me to get him. Yeah, this is actually not too bad right now because even if I don't get a card with 2 for that second round, I'll still have my hero power. Yeah. Alright, yeah, and now I'm going to actually attack him. Haha, I love that arrows do not need to go by the rules of taunt. I think next I'm probably going to play the Crocolisk. It depends on what he draws though. It occurs to me the audio is not on this on the
Game.
yeah, on the game. Which I mean, it's kind of annoying. Like for me, I always keep it turned off. So like it's not bothering me, but hopefully the deafening silence when I'm not speaking on this thing will not annoy people. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, that's really annoying. I really kind of wish
What happened there?
he had these two go. They were already these two.
Wow. You got an explosive trap?
I have, no, but I do have some in the hounds. I'm kind of tempted to use it even though I don't have the bird.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, do that. Da da da! That was my... Alright, and then who could I... I can't do that. It was only... Unfortunately, it will still only take care of few guys. I think... But you know what? I was able to, because I used the one that, the on the two that don't actually give damage, I was able to keep all my hounds out, so he's going to have to deal with that. Oh, that's annoying. I hate Frostbolt. Mostly because I don't have it in my own deck, so I only know it as like the annoying thing that only happens to me that I don't have happen to other people. Um, and now I have Explosive Trap. That would have been helpful last round. I kind of don't want to use Explosive Trap because I could just take him out this way anyway, which I think I'm going to.
Take them out, put something on the board.
That's kind of the idea, Mike. You don't have to tell me.
I'm trying to back you up. That's what you were just saying.
All right, let's see what my Beast Companion does, and depending on...
You could coin and put another thing on the board for your card draw.
Honestly, people are going to think that you're telling me exactly what to do when I was just thinking that.
I know. Go.
I would just like to point that out. That it's not, that it's really getting annoying how I'm thinking, oh yeah, I'll do this thing, and then you go, oh, you know what you should do? Basically, I'm taking the entire idea that you had, but then making it my own, and then it looks like you're just at one of those silly, fake fangirls who don't actually play games, but just have their boyfriends play for them.
Sure. Sorry.
I know. You are a side seat game
Oh no,
driver.
no, no, no!
Stop screaming! I know you're playing your game too, but stop screaming! Man, this better be a delight for people, or else they're gonna be really annoyed that they sat through all of us just bickering with each other. Hooray! Oh good! That taunt is here, I'm glad. You know what, I think I might just get rid of it. Da, 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 da. Yay, and my guy that gives +1 attack is still up. I kind of
I
wanna...
would say that, yeah.
What, the Hellmaster?
Buff them and taunt, yeah.
Actually, and then I think I'll do my engineer that will draw a card just to get a little bit more on the board and get a little more in my hand. I'm hoping, because I have one more hound, and one of the things that I like to do with Hearthstone is summon the buzzard, because every time you have a beast, specifically a beast card, you get to draw a card. So, and with the hounds, whatever your opponent has on the deck, uh, that's the number of hounds you get. So it can be a nice little combo trick, which used to be a lot nicer because up until the last update to the game, they actually, what is that? They actually had the buzzard be much cheaper, so I could play him earlier. Not so anymore. You know what? I'm going to use this minion, get him up a little bit. Oh gosh, no! Oh, that sucks. Alright, what's this one again? When you cast a spell. Alright, I'm going to get rid of that guy with this one. Yeah.
Or you,
Because I want to keep, he's going to have to kill off my taunt at some point anyway. I didn't want to, I wanted to give him a little more,
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's a good play.
I wanted them to work a little harder for it than just to knock it off once.
Yeah.
Oh, that's annoying. Oh, that's really annoying. I mean, the hard thing is I'm still working off of a pretty basic deck. I mean, I haven't, it's better than the most basic, like the starter deck you get, but it's still not,
You can multi-shot.
where? Oh, yes. Good call. And actually, but I am going to buffer him. Or buff him, I should say. I don't even think I want to get him on the board yet because I'd rather wait for when I can.
Yeah, you're better off ready.
Yeah, because the Timberwolf only has uh, what life point? I don't know what the term is, but the point is that like even though it boosts up your attack of everybody else on your team. If you play it and you can't defend it in some way, then it's usually the one that people end up knocking off because because once you knock it off again, it takes away that +1 that you can see right here. So I'm thinking what I'm going. Let's see, what does I want to do? I want to avoid that one as much as possible, but I want to get rid of the +1 spell damage. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put on the Starving Buzzard and the Timberwolf, so I will at least get one extra card that I can't really play, but I think I'm also going to do my secret. And the secret actually, if someone tries to attack my character itself, they will have to deal 2 damage to all their enemies, including themselves. So I think I'm going to...
Punch his face.
That's a good idea. I was thinking about doing Hunter's Mark and just taking out this guy because no matter what he's going to, like if he attacks me, which I'm guessing he's going to do with this one. Oh, but if he attacks me, he's gonna, those are gonna get taken off, so that's something.
He played Kel'Thuzad, which, at the end of each turn, summon all friendly minions that died.
Oh, that's not good. Why? Oh, but he didn't, haha, but he still didn't do the secret. So let's just get rid of this one off the bat.
You gotta go through the taunts.
Oh, god damn it. Um, dang it. Well. And I just realized, again, I am so used to not like getting. I wonder how many people are watching this video and going like, "You're almost just use your hero power. Why are you?"
It's
Because
distracting to have to explain and talk about
yeah,
it.
it's distracting to have to explain and talk. The other thing is that like for a long time, like in the last I don't know week or so, I've had this really tough issue of not being able to actually like get a lot of damage to them, so I'm not used to it. Like I'm not used to actually getting a lot of damage. I've either been playing against people who just keep using shields on their character or people who just have a lot of taunts in their deck and end up where I have to try to get through their line of defense and can never actually get to the hero. So yeah, that's I keep doing that. I've noticed tonight, but it's also because I've been working tonight. All right, so I officially got to level 20, so I'm definitely getting my card deck for the month. I got one more question, so I figure we'll play one more game. When I have a little bit of time in the middle of this game, I'll answer the question. Actually, oh, I got a few questions. So yeah, I'll answer some questions and hopefully actually recognize when I'm winning the game, like the idiot that I am. Um, but I like to point out I've been winning. So even though I can't answer questions, I've been saying dumb stuff, and I feel like this first Let's Play is a big old mess as far as my audio goes. I have still been winning. All right, I don't want to have Starving Buzzard. You know what? I don't want a multi-shot either. Specifically because you need to be able to play it, you need to have your opponent have two minions on the deck, and I don't. They never do at the beginning of the turns. I can't play anything, so I'm just going to end the turn. So while they're looking at stuff, so I got a couple questions from my friend Scott at Duffman Online. He asked, given the recent glut of adaptations and remakes, is there one being overlooked, and what changes would you personally make to it? Um, I, I'm trying to think. Really, it's so hard, I think, to do remakes in general that I don't know if there's any that I would necessarily choose to have be made. I do, I will say this much. I think I would love to see more musicals be musicals be made into movies or adapted to movies, but also like old movie musicals be made. That's kind of why I'm excited about Annie. Actually, for a few different reasons. I do think that it looks like a really fun movie. I like the fact that there's a good amount of diversity in it. But also I just like the fact that that you're taking a musical that does have a really well-known movie adaptation and you're creating it. So I feel like musicals are probably the one type of movie that can be adapted nicely without it feeling like they're just trying to cash in. Not that musicals can't cash in, but you know what I mean. So I think I'm going to do a draw card just to see if I can get another. Well, that will help me later down the line. And I can still attack him with hero power. So I have something on the board then, and I also have the hero power. And then, so that's kind of my answer to that one question. Scott also asked, oh, sorry, his second question was actually like a second part to the question, but as in a piece to be remade or adapted, and what would make it worth it in your mind. So I guess if I was to answer that, if I had to choose a specific, let's see, I have a lot of choices here. Let's go with the animal companion, see what I get. Um, that doesn't help me a lot because that's gonna. Um,
You could just not use the charge instead of winning.
yeah, I think I'm gonna just not use a charge. Could you please stop telling me though what to do, Mike? Just keep play your own game. You are
I
playing
am playing
you.
my game.
Well, then stop looking at my screen.
Sorry.
I know. All right. Anyway, so as far as like if the second part of the question is what movie, and in my part of my answer, what musical would be remade or adapted, I'd like to see like a good Music Man. Some of the politics in it are kind of frustrating, although I think it's mostly just like I'm always going to be kind of uh, half half okay and half not okay with the character of Marion. But and just like her ending because it's kind of weak. But it's so much fun, and it's I think enough people know about it now that I think it could be a really fun adaptation. And then the other, well, while I'm watching him kick my ass a little bit. No, I'm still doing okay. That means I should really take him. I gotta take this. I don't want to do that.
You can multi-shot and
I want to do that and then multi-shot so that he doesn't take control because he would take control of a random enemy minion, but if I don't have any on the board, then he can't do anything about it. So and then our friend Nick Rugen also on at N Scott G asks us the first video game you ever played, first video game Mike ever played, and have you read Runaways yet? Well, I'll start with the third one first because Nick was nice enough to give us the Comixology on Comixology the run of the Runaways. I've not read it yet. I've been busy and yeah, I haven't read it yet. Um,
This weekend.
let's speak for yourself. I have a lot to do.
Maybe
What?
don't read it this weekend then.
All right. Enemy spells. Oh, just next turn. Okay. So I don't want to do any spells this turn. What can I do? I want to keep that for later. What's that? Okay. You know what? Just put out the 7. It's a good amount of power. They can always attack me, but they also don't want to have that on the board for the next turn. Excuse me. And then, so, Mike, what was the first video game that you ever played?
Has to be the regular Super Mario Brothers.
Alright, in case you didn't hear that, you guys, he said regular Super Mario Brothers. Um, and like I said, my competitor took out my, oh man, he went down to 30 again. But he took out my one guy, but it allows me to have a lot of
Take
options.
card draw and unleash the hounds this turn.
Actually, I can. Da 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 da, and stop telling me what to do. I will make you like take a walk or leave the room or something. I seriously will
Okay.
because I can figure this shit out on my own. All right, and I decided to do the wolf because hey, I can actually it adds a little bit more and I can actually well, it takes out that one, but there's no death rattle, so I'll just take out both of these. Haha! So I just was able to take down quite a few of his guys. And that's frustrating.
He's got good cards.
I know, he has good cards. And then the first video game I ever played, I think I'm with Mike. I think I remember it being Super Mario, or if it was like before that, my neighbor had it. So, it's either before that, I just don't remember. Here, I'm gonna deal the damage so I can get rid of that. Um, I don't really have anything on the board to... I'll take down that. And you know what? I think I'm gonna just leave the rest be. Hopefully I get some beasts in this next turn. I hate the fact that I'm down to 21. I really don't have any healing cards in my deck. It's very much an offensive deck with just a little bit of defense, which is fine when they don't have their own huge amounts of like power heavy hitters. So I'm gonna throw taunt this guy's way, and I think I'm also going to +1 him. So the taunt, like everybody's gonna have to attack the taunt. Nah, it's not worth it. And so yeah, the first video game I remember playing is I remember being Super Mario Brothers.
Um, just played another concentration.
Yeah, but he still has to get rid of my taunt, so that's the thing I hate about playing against Paladin. Like when it's not even that bad. It's just bad enough that it makes things hard. I think I'm going to include the explosive trap. Um,
You have to take out that Belcher.
yeah. Well, I can do with him. Da 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 da. And he's so annoying.
Take that out with charge. Take that out with the Rhino charge.
Why don't I just
Oh
deal
yeah,
two?
you do that. Sorry, I'm backseat driving again.
You are backseat driving, and look, one of these times it actually was to my benefit to not listen to you.
You could set his Peacekeeper down to 1 and kill it with your Rhino if you want.
That's a good idea. Stop telling me what to do.
Sorry.
I will, in future Let's Plays, I will kick you out of the room until I'm done playing. Because I really don't know how loud this microphone is, so for all I know, they won't be able to hear a thing you're saying. Hooray! Explosive trap. I don't know, he can't, yeah, he can't, I don't think he can attack right now, so that's something. Let's give him that and taunt. Yeah, let's do that. Because I'm worried that he's going to end up taking out both of my guys at some point. I'd rather the Sun Cleric be able to boost up one of my guys than... And again, with this first Let's Play, I just have this bad feeling that, that like for people who don't know the game, me talking just confuses them, and for people who do play the game, I just sound like an idiot. So that's always a danger when it comes to doing things like this. Oh, and that's frustrating. Okay, so I think I'm going to take out... Uh, yeah, do that. Take out that guy. Um, Either way, I'm not going to be able to take him out, which is really frustrating, and I'd kind of rather keep him in and just keep him out. Doing a little more damage. I mean, the problem is that I have no cards right now. And considering he's actually played really good ones in the last few rounds, there is a chance that I could be very screwed with this one.
Yeah, he's played a lot of legendaries. He's got a very.
And this is frustrating because they're probably going to try to take out my... Yeah, I'm probably gonna die. Can't do that either, but oh well. At this point, I'm just gonna try to hit him as much as I can and see how it goes. I mean, really, that doesn't hurt me at all. Well, it doesn't. Oh, except for the fact that he killed me. Why did he even play that card except to, like, go, I can play that card? Which, granted, I've done before somewhat, but I try to, like, if I know... If we both know that I have enough on the board to kill him, I try to make it a quick death for the game, you know? Alright, so, you know what? I think that's pretty good for our first Let's Play, meaning that was kind of messy, and I have no idea how it turned out. You guys can tell me though. So yeah, this is kind of our test run of me doing a Let's Play. Hopefully, at some point, if we can get actual interest, we can do a live version. Sorry about yeah. Sorry about being messy, but hopefully I have faith that we'll be able to get things sorted out. So with that, I'll see you guys later and keep an eye out for our podcast. Bye!